have our 30 minutes of life coaching and energy mastering, anything that can help us live this life in the most awesome way possible. I'm here, I'm Gaby Mesa, life coach and energy healer, and I'm bringing you subjects for you to start bringing that life that you are dreaming about to reality, to make it happen for you. There are many ways that you can start doing. As soon as you get to know these subjects, you can start practicing them. So that's my purpose. We have 30 minutes. Remember that we are transmitting through the website jadormontreal.com, but most importantly that you can watch this live through the applications. They are for free, and you can download them for iOS or Android. Once you download the applications J'adore Montreal, and it's available in French as well. Once that you download it, you just go to the TV section, TV online, and you will be able to watch the transmission live as we are talking now. There you have the chat room where you can send me your comments, your questions, you have any, if you need any, an input, some feedback, anything that you would like me answering for you regarding your emotions, the way you are facing something, if you want, feedback, input. Anything that you might need right now, you have the next 30 minutes for you to drop in your comment, your question, and I will be replying. I have the access here for me to check online and live as we're talking the comments. So please go do so, and you can also watch me through Facebook, because those are the platforms we're also using nowadays to share this option. But basically the only way for you to communicate live with me is through the application. So that's why it's important that you go there. You just download it, and on top of accessing online TV as we are transmitting now live, you can also access anything, all the information we have there about Montreal. J'adore Montreal is the application that is transmitting, like sharing, all the information that any Montrealer or any visitors might need when in Montreal. So we have traffic conditions, weather forecast, we have the news, we have public transport news, and the latest information for you. And on top of that, you have live TV with subjects that might be of interest for you. The events happening out there, there are hundreds and hundreds, thousands actually, of events happening, but as we are speaking, there are about 150 events happening. And if you want to learn more about them, where to go, where are the times, anything that you might need to know, you have the information through J'adore Montreal, the application. So I invite you once again to download it, and also you have the archives for all the TV online shows that we have. So you go to that section and you have all the options for you to check the shows that we are having nowadays, and you have the archives for each of them. Awesome. So we are set up. You have the application on your phone. You can start it now and watch through your phone or your mobile device where you are waiting or when you are commuting. Listen and enrich in some way your reality. If you can get to practice this, I promise that you will start seeing positive results right away. Today, I want to bring you this subject that came in a conversation that I was having with a friend. We were chatting about different subjects, and this came in as something that it was like, oh, really? I didn't have the same perception. I haven't realized that for some people it is the case. So I thought of bringing this to you if you are facing this in the same way that I heard about through my friend, or if you for you it's not clear, then I'm bringing this subject in case this might be helpful. So I want to talk about free will. What is that? Who has free will? Do we all have free will? If we do, how are we going to use it? What does it serve for? How can I actually have, get a hold of it and use it in the most positive way? And if there is anything that I have to do to gain it, if I have to pay in a way, what happens with free will? Okay, so free will, I want to bring it to you, this subject, because chances are that you might have felt, or maybe you are you're going through that nowadays, if you feel that somehow you don't have the control in your life, like you are just going with the flow, with the situations happening, and you feel mostly like this weather veins, I think that's the name, and you go with the wind. If the direction is okay, life is taking me there, I go there, I leave this situation, and then I feel disempowered in my life. I feel that I'm just going with whatever situations are happening in my life, but I don't have the feeling that it's me in control of my life. And here are two things to clarify, because one thing is situations in life. Life is bringing you situations, and that we can't control. So if you're expecting to be the one saying which situations are for you to face, or which situations are the good ones for you to learn, to grow, to bring more joy to your life, you in your mind, you think you know. But it's the same as with teachers and parents, they know better. So in life is the one bringing you those situations, but that doesn't mean that you are out of control, or that you don't have a say in your life. So that's the second part. Free will is what you do with those situations. How are you going to face those situations? What actions are you to take or not to take? That's free will. That's for you to choose, and life cannot do anything for you to do something specific. Maybe life would like you to live that experience in the most joyful way, and would like to be, to see you having a good attitude, or just enjoying what it's bringing to you. But that is your choice, and life will respect your choice. It's important then, this subject for you, because once you realize that actually you do have free will, and that you have a saying, and it's your choice whatever is happening with those situations, then you gain power. You are empowered to live your life the way you want. You stop believing them that life is the one taking you here or there, or bringing you to this situation and throwing you to that new other situation or challenge. And then you start realizing that, oh, okay, so life is the one bringing me these scenarios, the different scenarios. It's like bringing you this. I bring you this, I put you there, I'm bringing this person to your life, I'm presenting you to this new opportunity, I'm taking you to this new country, to a new position, to a new work environment. Life is bringing you, indeed, many situations. Same as a parent does to bring experiences or options to the kids, to their kids, right? So life is that one who knows more and who knows better than we do. Okay, so life is the one that chooses those experiences in a way. There's another part here that where you chose those situations as well previously, but that's another subject. And for now, I wanna just to make you realize how you are actually having that free will and that saying in your world, so that you feel more empowered with whatever is happening. It's not that you're gonna control what others are doing outside, or how others are facing that reality, or how they are reacting, or if they are doing something or not. That's not you. So the others, they have that reality. That's their reality, and they are part of yours, but you have no saying in whatever they are doing, or how they are experiencing that situation, or how they are reacting. Okay, so once you realize that that idea of free will is not that you control others, but that you control your own reality and your own reactions, and that you get to understand better what's happening within you, then you get to know that actually I have free will. It's just that I had this misconception, perhaps, that free will was about controlling outside what's happening and what's not happening. And that, my friend, that's a task that you don't want to have. I guess you watch this movie, or if you haven't watched it, there's this movie, I think it's I think it's Jim Carrey or one of these comic movies, where he plays to be God. And then it's so difficult to manage all of that, because if you are the one who wants to have the control over what's happening in your world, in the world, you are asking a big task there. You don't want that. You want to enjoy your life. That's what you really want, and that's why you have perhaps a perception that you want to have the control, because you want to I want to live this experience, I want to have these friends, these situations, and that's it. But then you will be just acting out of your own perceptions of what life is about what you really need in life, about what's gonna might be enjoyable, or what will bring you growth in your life. But that's a limited perception, because that idea of what you need and what will be useful for you, it's only shaped by the experiences that you already have lived in this life. And you have just experienced a little amount of experiences compared to what life is about, or compared to all the many experiences that life can bring you to life. So let's let that leave that task to life. Life is the one that will be sorting out among the many options about of the experiences that you might have. Life will choose the ones that are for you the best options, those that you can't even imagine. Sometimes life has them prepared for you, but you have to take control on how are you gonna be facing those situations. So what's that free will about? It's about the attitude. It's about your attitude. How are you feeling with that situation? If that situation is something you feel challenging, and rather than keep this attitude of what I will be learning here, what can I learn here, what's in this situation for me, and then you have this, this curious mind to go see what you can learn, how you can probably find out more information, or make new acquaintances, meet new people. There's many options in every situation for you. But if you, rather than that, are facing this situation like, okay, life is so bad, it's so hard to me, and I'm experiencing again problems, and life sucks, and I don't feel like I want to go through this, and I feel like life is just throwing me to live situations that I don't want to live, then it's all related to your attitude. Your attitude is everything in whatever you are experiencing. Because, as I'm saying to you, life is not choosing the situations for you to feel bad about it, or to feel, that you are unworthy of having love or joy or abundance. It's just that those situations are to shape you, are to make you realize that there's an option. First, that you have that free will within you, and that you can use it to live that situation the best way possible. So let's say you go out and you see, the weather seems to be perfect to go out, and you decide to go to the park and have an awesome day. All of a sudden, it starts getting cloudy, and starts raining, and you are unprepared for that. What would you do? You are already there. You were trying to enjoy that day, because that would be the image or the scenario that you had, that you could enjoy that day. But all of a sudden starts happening something that you didn't expect, and something that is actually kind of spoiling the situation that you were looking forward to. So would you just look for a place, I'm here already, either I enjoy the rain, or I go look for a place where I can stay and cover myself, like protect myself from that rain until this passes by? Or maybe I just start, being angry and frustrated. Oh no, why? It's always to me. I decided to go out for once, and then it starts raining, and life, it's always like that to me. I've never been able to enjoy a picnic or a day at the park, because it's always something happening. Or would you go back to your home and say, okay, this time it couldn't be. I enjoyed the way there. I could stay 5 minutes. Okay, next time I'll bring my umbrella just in case that this happens again. But I'll keep trying. I'll go again next day that we have good weather, and I look for that for me to have that experience, because that's something I would like to live. So next time I'll bring my umbrella just in case. That's how you are exercising your free will. Your free will is how you are going to face that situation. And as you can see, there are many options. It's not just one or two that you can choose, but there are many options, and it all depends on your attitude, because if you have this frustration, chances are that you won't be able to see more than that. You will be frustrated or in anger, and you will only get to see the, you know, the cloudy part, that it didn't happen, that it was frustrating, that it's always happening, that it's not for you, and you are, you know, you're just keeping that side of the situation rather than looking to other options. Next time I'll get prepared. Next time I'll do this. Maybe next time I'll go to the park and I'll look for a place where I can hide, or when it's raining. Or I don't know, I'll just look for some other environment where I can have the experience I'm looking for. So there are many options, but everything is related to your attitude. In life, if you are facing something like more challenging, or that is really more meaningful to you, how can you apply this to those situations? How is your attitude actually making you look like a more challenging experience, or that is something happening to you every time and you are not successful, and it's making you feel, you know, frustrated and in anger or sad, or that you don't deserve? What ideas are coming from that attitude? But it's because you are keeping that attitude, and the minute you start, you know what, I'll try to change my attitude just a little bit. I'll just try to be a little bit more positive for the next 5 minutes. If I do that, what happens? What are the options that I start realizing? Yes, if I change my attitude a little bit, I will be able to, I don't know, perceive another 2 options, another option. It's already something. And if I perceive that, how will I like to face that? How will I like to actually make that happen to me, for myself, I mean. So it's important that you realize that that's free will. Free will is not doing with the world, with the life or the life of others, what you want to do or what you think it's the best thing to do. That's not free will. That's being, I don't know, a bit stubborn-headed, thinking that you are God and that you know better than life, and that you are the one to decide for everybody what's good and what's not good. That just keeps you in that feeling that you are disempowered in your life. Free will is about choosing, picking what's gonna be your attitude. How are you gonna face that situation? What are you gonna do in that moment, or how you are gonna pass that moment, like pass by, or how are you gonna avoid something? That's your free will. Choosing to do something or choosing not to do something, that's your free will. That's nothing can change that. It's you and only you. And believe me, life does respect your free will. Even if you are gonna, you know, when we are parents, maybe you have experienced this, you are telling your kid, don't do that, you're gonna fall down, watch out, don't do that, that's dangerous. And then you let the kid experience that, and then when the kid falls down, you say, okay, are you okay? Are you fine? Okay, let's try again. I'll give you another opportunity, or go ahead, try again. And life will keep telling you, okay, it's not that way. I'm telling you, this is, you will be experiencing something that is not as nice as this other experience that I'm offering you. But life will ultimately let you decide and pick the experiences. Life is always bringing you the wide range of options, and you are the one deciding the options that you're going to actually experience based on your ideas of what you deserve, based on your beliefs of what life is about, based on your beliefs of what you are deserving in life, based on your beliefs of how good or bad is a situation for you. That's why it's so important to clear up your beliefs, your belief system, and cleansing that and getting rid of those that are no longer useful. It's so important. Our brain is totally malleable, it's workable, and we can take out the beliefs that are no longer useful for us and actually bring the ones that are helpful. But that's out of free will, okay? free will, it's everything, and you have to realize that you do have a saying in your life of how are you gonna be experiencing everything and anything, because that's how everything starts or not. You make it happen just by you give that one first step forward when you decide to acknowledge that it's you and only you who can decide to do something, or to skip it, or to pick this, or to keep the fight, or to say something, or to take action, or to sleep 2 more hours, or to work on something, or to let it pass. It's you and only you, and with those actions you are shaping your reality, you are shaping your world. Number 2 would be then realizing that once you realize that you do have free will, it's realizing that being you the one who manages everything outside. I do want this situation in my life, I don't want that one, I want this person, I don't want that one. Like managing the outside world, let's say, it's not really the task that life is asking you to take on, right? It's just asking you to welcome what it's bringing you. Okay, I'm having this situation, I welcome this situation, and this is something I was not expecting, this is totally new to me. How am I gonna enjoy this moment? How am I gonna do the best out of this situation, even if it's totally unfamiliar to me, even if it looks challenging, or maybe if it looks like something wonderful that I was not expecting, and I don't know how to react to that wonderful stuff happening to me. I was not expecting it, it happened, it happened to me, and I'm gonna enjoy it. That's your free will, and that's what really has to be making you think, or making you take the choices and pick your choices that you're gonna actually start making happen for you. That's all that life is asking you. As I said before, if you are thinking that free will is choosing the situations that you are going to live, you're just wasting actually your energy and your time thinking that you are out of free will, because you had a bad perception of what free will is about. Free will then is about you. How are you gonna face this? And I have this picture, let's say a kind of an example, if you will. If you have, this video game that is, it comes to mind as Mario Bros. In Mario Bros. We have different, different levels and different scenarios, right? If you are Mario Bros., you are the one deciding which way to go, what are the challenges that you are going to take, if you are gonna eat that mushroom, that star, or you are gonna, fight the I don't know, the bad guy, the dragon, or something like that. If you are gonna go to save the princess, if you are gonna jump all that way, if you are gonna take the clouds, or you are gonna go, walking or jumping through something. That's how it works in life too. You are Mario Bros. And you are the one choosing which way, where are you gonna grab in your way there, how are you gonna, if you die, are you gonna, it's a game over, are you gonna start again, or are you gonna, I suck at it, I won't try again, or I just give it a time, and after some time I will try again. That's attitude, and that's your free will. What am I gonna do based on what I'm experiencing, based on how I feel about the situation, based on the scenarios that are presented to me? What am I gonna do? How I'm gonna get to the objective, or how I'm gonna achieve that I want in life? And if you get to see your life then as those scenarios and those options, what are you gonna do with them? Are you gonna take them even if you didn't expect them, or are you just gonna let them pass because no, that's not for me, it's somehow it's there in my reality, but I don't wanna try because I think I'm not good at it, or because that's not supposed to be for me, that's only for certain other people? And what are you experiencing? How are you going to experience life? It's out of free will. And the third thing that I want you to know about free will is that even I think some of us might feel fearful of acknowledging and accepting that we have that free will, because you might be feeling that makes you responsible for your life. And actually it's the case. It does make you responsible, but that's the case even if you don't accept that you have that choice, exercising free will. So it's not a condition to be responsible or not. Either you accept you have that free will, either you don't accept it, but still you are the one responsible for your own life. So if you accept that you are responsible for your own life, but you accept it not with the load that I'm gonna ruin my life, I'm gonna make mistakes, I'm gonna, I won't succeed in life, and you feel that responsibility with heaviness, that's where you need to do the change. You are responsible, but it doesn't mean that you have to feel like you are surpassed, or that the situations in life will be so tough that you won't be able to manage. Responsibility means acknowledging that it's you, and only you, the one who is going to choose how are you going to live your life. Nobody else, not your parents, teachers, your romantic partner, nor your friends, nor your boss. Nobody else can choose your attitude or can make you live something that you don't want to live. So life is going to respect your free will of just I'm not responsible, I don't want to see this, I don't want to face that situation like something I can choose for. So if you accept that you are the one and the only one to choose how to exercise that free will, to choose the way, the attitude, or the energy that you're gonna put into something, and you take off that load. Okay, it's not heavy. It's my free will actually to look for help. That's something that life is also gonna accept. Whether you wanna ask for help, life will send you the help. Whether you don't want it, and then you are the one dealing with every situation on your own. But asking for help is not forbidden. It's not that because you are accepting that you are the one responsible, you are left alone with no resources, with no help whatsoever in your life. Life is always responding to your needs. It's answering your questions and bringing whatever you are asking for. So that's another subject I would like to bring later on for you, but ask and it is given, it's a reality. It's just that our mind, the way we have learned that life works, is not the same message. We have always been told you have to work hard, you have to do this, otherwise you won't have this other needs covered or whatever you need. But I'm telling you, ask and it is given. It's a reality. It works like that. It's just that you are not learning how to ask, what you need, and sometimes we even think that we are not allowed to ask. That for us it's not something that is feasible, or that we don't comply with whatever prerequisites there are to in order to ask or to be given. So let's leave it there. Ask and it is given. Every time you are gonna ask or question universe for how can I do this? What's the best way to solve this situation? What is this happening? What's for me to learn in this situation? You will always have that answer. And even more, if you need help, you just ask for that help that you need. There's no little help or big help. Universe only knows about help in general. So it doesn't matter if it's because you need help to, find a parking spot, or find the keys, or find the words to express something. That's help. Or if you want help to get in good health, to get rid of your nosy patterns, your toxic behaviors, if you need help to find the best job for you, it doesn't matter. There's no big or small help. You just ask for it and it will be given. So free will, it's also that you have the choice, the personal choice to ask or not for help. Whatever you want to do and how you want to face your life, that's free will, and we all have it. So stop thinking that because you didn't study, or because of your specific past, or because you've been behaving a certain way, you don't have free will. We all have it, and the minute you start realizing that, okay, so I have free will, it's for me to choose this or this situation, or how I'm going to face that situation, what are the words that I'm going to choose, what are the actions that I'm going to choose, what's the attitude I'm going to choose, what's the perspective I'm going to choose, what's the beliefs I'm going to choose, what's the friends I'm going to choose, what's the situations I'm going to choose more, because those are the ones I like. And then I'm going to start choosing more and more of what I like. And that's why it's so important for me to bring you this subject, because once I've heard a lot of become the leader of your life, and the CEO of your life, and the boss in your life, and become and get a hold of this. But how can you get a hold of this if for a starter you don't realize that you have that free will that lets you choose what you want in life? That's why I wanted to bring you this. I hope this makes sense to you, and this is actually something that, you know, clicks in a little way there, and then you start asking yourself, filter all this information with what you know, how you are feeling, how would this serve you if you had this free will, and you start exercising a little bit more of free will or attitude in your life. What would that make a change? How will this make a change for you? I leave you there, and I hope this serves you guys. And I want to close then. If you have any order, let me just quickly check if we have. You know, we have the chat room for you to comment live, and if there's anything, I get to see it right away, and I can reply. In the future, if you get if you want to comment, I invite you to do it just through the chat room, because live, that's the only way I get to see you. Facebook Live, I do get to see the comments, but that's later on after the show. And I would like to have your comments on the spot, because that way I can reply like live to you. Okay, so that's it. You have the archive also of the previous videos, the previous subjects. All are about bringing you, you know, this information that might get you to that best life that you do deserve. And I remind you that I'm available also for energy healing. I love energy. I'm learning more and more and more about energy, and my heart sinks every time I get to realize what else I can do through energy. It's amazing. It's amazing, guys. And I can help you to get rid of those, you know, the stuck emotions. If there's something that still hurts about your past, about your present, and you want to understand why I'm experiencing this, what's the information that this is bringing me, how can I grow from this, you do want to have the energy healing, maybe to release something that feels heavy, to understand about something that happened in your life, to understand yourself better, and all in a loving, judgment-free perspective. Energy is never to judge you. It's never to say you are doing bad, you should be doing this. Love is everything and anything you need to heal yourself. And I'm there to do that with the therapists I know. If you want to learn more, just send me a message, and I will be happy to contact you to reply. And I also have the coaching sessions one-on-one for you to, you know, do mind fitness and soul care for life. Once you know how to do it for yourself, you will be able to do it for life. It's nothing that that it's just for some people, and I wanna teach you guys. So let's draw a card. What can we learn from this? And it says, my capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I'm lost. So life is bringing you those options. Anything you might need, life is bringing everything to you. The love, the physical energy, the knowledge, the wisdom, the joy, the health, the abundance, everything is there. But if you are thinking that you are not to choose, or that just life is gonna throw you to difficult situations, or that you have no saying in your life, that you are just going with whatever situations, then it's time for you to realize that it's not the case. You do have a saying in your life, just because it's your life. Just because of that, there's no prerequisites for you to get that power. Get empowered by knowing that you do have that saying in your life, that it's called free will, and that you can exercise in everything and anything happening to you. If you want to learn more, please do contact me. I'm available through Messenger or my WhatsApp. You have the details also below here. And it was my pleasure, guys, to be with you once again, sharing through this website, J'adore Montreal, and the applications that are for free. Don't forget to download them, and next time you see me through your application. It will be a nice experience, I promise. I'll see you next Thursday then, and until then, have a great weekend. Ciao, ciao.